Alright, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to the Homestead. Look at me not paying attention, didn't put the pickup down. But yeah, we got the windrowing done. And I started with the baling here. Let's see. Just so you kept up to date, I did go and switch it to the 220 centimeter bales because I did end up going with this bale wrapper. It's just going to be a lot easier to use. I know it costs more money, but we've got a lot of bales. We're going to sell a bunch. Let's see, silage is $320, $312 now. It gets up to $340. These are $6,000 a piece. So you're looking at almost $2,000 a bale. Now you're looking at over $2,000 a bale. So we can make the money up pretty quick. After we get this baling done, we might go ahead and cut the field in and try to get the grass planted before winter this year. That way it can start off spring strong. We'll see. We still have got to fertilize the barley and the canola. I looked at the barley this morning. Unfortunately, we do have weeds growing that are medium size. So we can't use our weeder. We're either going to have to spray them off or get a hoe, which those are kind of expensive, so probably going to spray it off. But we'll look into that in just a minute. Let me get you on a time lapse to get started, and I'll see you in just a second. Alright, well, it took about half the day, but we're finally getting finished here with this this baling job. I did save a little bit of the windrowing and the very beginning of the baling for the video, but when I started it, I didn't hit record, so none of that got saved. So that was supposed to be there. But it happens. The one thing I did say on there that when I was recording that you didn't get to hear is that I know not everybody has a chance to watch the whole video. Sometimes they get long. But I do appreciate the ones who tune in, the views, the likes, the comments, especially the subscriptions. Those really help. But just the support I'm getting on the channel it's nice. It really helps it grow. Helps me get out to more people. So I just want to say thank you for that. All right, let's see. Actually, let's check. So we made 70 bales. We got 70 bales to turn into silage. If we could keep, we might not even need to keep any, because when the cows are first purchased, they eat just hay. There's no real point in paying for the expensive silage and TMR until they start producing milk. And we're probably not going to buy all full-grown cows, so we may be able to sell all of these. Just depends on what we need for cow money. So we're going to get the money for the cow barn and the cows off of cow food. So we just keep it going like that, I guess. I'm going to repair the tractor because it's getting pretty low. Then I'm going to go up and get the wrapper. One thing I was saying on my first attempt at recording is that I know the extractor, the one that would make the long chain of bales, is a little cheaper, but this one's just so much more convenient. Picked a bright yellow color so that it'd just be easier to see in the field. And you know, it's John Deere yellow, so there's that. It was just most of the things I bought for this farm I bought simply because it was the cheapest thing we could get away with. I did want to get one thing that was just because that's what I wanted, so we did that. $321 to repair. That'll work. Alright, let's run up here and get this bale wrapper. I want to get the bales wrapped as soon as possible. That way they can start fermenting. After that, I think we are going to put some fertilizer on these two fields. The soybeans we may wait for next episode. I'm not sure how time is going to go. But yeah, we're not in no rush. If we look here at soybeans, they're not really that valuable until June, so we're going to sit on them for a while. And then if we plant soy again, we don't plant till April, so we could do sorghum again, we could do barley, we could do wheat, oats, sunflowers and corn. We would have to get a different header, but it's not out of the question. So if we can, you know, just harvest it sometime this month, and then over the winter we'll plow the field up. As long as yeah, we got to put it in the silo and wait until June to sell it. We'll get a lot more money for the soybeans. We're also going to plow the grass field that we just baled. I think I'm going to do like 2 long separate fields with just a little gap in the middle just to separate them. That way I can cut one month, wait a month or 2. I think there's usually a 4-month cycle, and then turn around and cut the other and just go back and forth with them. That way we're not doing massive fields like that every time. Let's get some gas right quick, some diesel in here. And it also keeps it to where if it, you know, we kind of get surprised and we ended up needing more hay than we thought we would, we don't already have it turned into silage or vice versa or whatever. I think it'd just be a smarter thing to do. We can do it in smaller batches. So yeah, because we got this tractors right now hooked up the wrap with John Deere yellow. And like I said, they stand out. Easy to spot in the field. You can't lose them. So I'm going to get back over here and I'll catch you back in just a second. Alright, let me get this unfolded here. And there may be one bale that was too big because it started off as hay in the 240 size. So there's probably going to be one that tells me it's not compatible, but it's not this one. While this is wrapping, another thing I thought about doing too is taking maybe 10 or 12 meters right here, just down the end of this field, and not wrapping. I got the wrapper on my mind over there. Not plowing, and then maybe planting a couple rows of trees right here. That way we can get into some forestry again without just destroying all the trees we already have. Because I would like to get us a little small sawmill set up for, us to be able to build our own buildings with our own wood and not have to pay these contractor prices. There's the big bale. Let's see how many liters that is. 6,500 liters of grass. So I think it only gets you 500 more liters. Yeah, it's only 500 more liters. Alright. So I guess we'll just sell that as is, or put it back somewhere in case we get sheep one day. Which I'm kind of thinking about, but it's definitely not priority. Let's see it wrap it. That was a nice little tool right there. Well, let's get this going. I'll throw it on a time lapse and we'll do it like we normally do. Maybe cut some out of the middle just to shorten it up so you don't have to watch all of them. But we'll do most. So I'll see you in just a second. Last one to do here. This was a lot quicker than the cutting, rowing, and baling, but we see if I can get a good angle right here. We got a few bales to pick up. It's just a field of bales. I doubt I will ever do this much at one time again. And I probably wouldn't have, except for, let me fold this up, except for I'm just really trying to get the money to get these cows going. I'd like to have them by springtime, maybe right after we sell the soybeans we'll have enough, maybe a little before, you never know. But that does it. I will probably get all these moved off camera. It's just moving bales around. I don't think anybody really wants to see much of that. But let's see. I want to go drop this off here. I'm trying to leave all our grass equipment over here. Even though we do use the baler for straw, it's mostly grass. I believe I'm going to go and get these two fields fertilized. And then we may either see about spraying the field or harvesting the soybeans. The canola field won't need spraying. It's already been weeded because it had small weeds. But with these mediums, I think we're going to come out a lot cheaper just to spray it. Get us a little cheap sprayer. Get us an IBC of herbicide and just get it done. But I think I'm going to fertilize first because we have it here. The sound of that little creek running over there. I don't think I'd quite call that a river, but it is a big creek. Got some vegetables I've been dealing with over here that need to be sold pretty soon. See how the chickens are doing. Got 3,100 liters of food left. Yeah, built them a little shed in there. Pretty much mostly leftover wood I've had, but did have to buy some shingles, but not too much. So we got 383 eggs left out of what I've been eating. And I did top the water back up, and we got a few boxes ready to go. There'll be a couple more dollars in the bank. Let's get this fertilizing done. I feel fairly certain we have lime in here. That we do. Let's get this cleaned out and put into a bag. Perfect. Just so I don't grab the wrong thing, I believe I've got to get this fertilizer down and over here. Let me see, maybe I can reach that pallet fork. Just get it to lock on. There we go. I hear you, Milo. Yeah, the little dog Rebecca brought us he's really liked it around here. I'm not sure if he had as much room to run and play at the last place he lived. But he's definitely enjoying it around here. Let me dip out of this bag right quick. Yeah, it didn't have much. Maybe we can get away without having to buy any more, but I'm not sure. This one's almost full. Load this one up. Since we're right here, we might as well go ahead and do the barley. I got to get on this little push mower over here and cut some of these weeds and make sure we can. Yep, all tracks and tires. Excellent. Oh, make sure I got my crop sensor turned on. All right. And let's go. I always enjoy watching the field go from the harsh orange color over to the green, well fertilized color. But this shouldn't take too long. I am going to do a little time lapse, but I think I'll go ahead and knock out both fields at the same time. Unless I have to run to the store for more fertilizer, then I may take a little cut there. But I will see you in just a little bit. Alright, we're going to finish up this last little strip. And then I got a couple dots up here. Just having a hard time getting it lined up right today. There we go. All done. So, let's see. Next, I want to go ahead and get that field sprayed off before it grows any taller. I definitely do not want large weeds in the field. Smaller the better. We have got to get a shed going pretty soon. Drop this down. Alright. I'm gonna head up to the store right quick. And I'll bring you right back when we get to talking to Norm. Alright, let's see what he's got for us. What's going on, Norm? Let's see, first off, so the herbicide's going to be 2,400. Anything new? No, we still can't afford that one. That would be great because we could add the spot spray to it later. Like to have that too, but yeah, no. So sprayers, there we go. So all these newer styles are going to be out of our reach. Got this one here that holds 400 liters with a 12-meter width. Got one for spraying the backyard garden. I think this one goes on a gator. It's only 5 meters anyway. These Kubotas are nice. They'll go up to 28 meters. 22. There's another cheap one. It's only got 300, only 8 meters. And there's the spot spray ones. I believe we will go with this one. Let's see what colors we got. Oh, we got red, 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 or red. What about this? Oh, we do got different options. That's not bad. No, I'm digging that. 5,200 and $62 worth of color change. That'll leave us with enough to buy some herbicide as well. And we will get a pallet. We'll try this healthy right here. Or no, that's not a TI. That's a helm. Okay. I've been reading that wrong. I always thought this had a space in between it. Helm. We'll try them out. Alright. Let me get around here. Back up to this massive sprayer. I would much rather have used let's load it up. 400. Would have much rather used our weeder for this. One, because we already own it, but two, it is better for the environmental bonus. But it is what it is. We can't afford one of the hoe type weeders. Show you what I'm talking about here. This one is a hoe type, pulls out medium. These are the hoe type ones. This one's only 1.5 meters, 2.5 or 6 meters, so you know, a little out of reach right now. Pick up our IBC and get it out of their way. Alright, well, I'm going to get back to the farm and I'll bring you back in just a second. Alright, made it back. Let me see if I can get this IBC to fit on the shelf here. No, I cannot. So we'll put it on top. Hopefully I won't need any more because I don't know if I can refill from this height. Alright, let's get this thing unfolded. Alright, that's not bad. From America, I'm not 100% familiar with how wide meters are, so sometimes surprising. Let's see what the weeds look like on this field. So we're in field 1 with the barley. So if you take this field here and look at the size of that, and then you take all this grass we cut, it's like 4 of these fields. Alright, so there's not a ton of weeds in here. I do love these maps you get with the precision farming equipment that we have. Well, let's get to spraying. Hopefully it'll drink it slow. Seems to be going pretty slow. Maybe if I drop it down, don't have as much blowing away in the wind. Yeah, this is working out pretty good, especially for the price. Alright, well, I'm gonna get this done. Let's hop on one more time lapse here, and I'll see you in just a second. Got lucky with the width here. I think this is taking in the last of it. I know we got a few that we missed over on the left rear corner there that we'll go get. Yeah, being able to look at the map of the weeds is handy. It would be awesome if they had the map the same way it does with the fertilizer, where you can see it while you're doing it. That would be even better. So we got a little bit on this corner and a little bit over there by the harvester. Here we go. I believe I got both there. Yeah, this is a I believe this is a pretty good little sprayer for a small farm. And I know this is a lot bigger farm than we had over on Silver Run, but this is still a small farm. We only got 3 fields, and one of them's pretty small. But you know, it's pretty good for our little homestead. We're actually turning a little profit, able to get some new equipment. When we first started, I never thought I'd be able to get a bale wrapper like the one we got today. I hate that my video didn't record and you didn't get to see the purchase of it. Still got one more right there somehow. If I didn't get it that time, okay. So I'd say after that I'm just basically wasting herbicide. Let's get it folded back up. Did it all in one tank, that's good. So in case this little tank leaks, I don't want to put it anywhere near the water. I might put it over here on the other side of the bucket. There we go. I'm going to put this weight back on because I'm going to need it in a little while. And I have a little bit of time left, probably not enough to harvest the soybeans and keep it in a good time frame, but let's get on this thing. Trim some of this grass up. Been a while since I used this. Just want to trim up around the doghouse here for Milo. Not 100% sure why this lawnmower sounds like a broken harmonica. We're going to come over here and bale this grass up later. Probably be 15 liters. Let's go over here and get these weeds. Yeah, I'll just rake these grass clippings up and get rid of them. I may leave the flowers, they don't look horrible. There it goes. And then this one odd strip right here down the middle. this is a slow pushing lawnmower here. Let's see if we can knock this bush out without destroying all the flowers. There we go. Get this one. Got it. There we go. That'll do. Trim a few of these bushes up. But that's gonna do it. Let's feed Milo, get him some supper for tonight. Don't even know where he's at right now. I hear him barking. He'll be around when he hears the food bowl rattle, so he's on his way, I'm sure. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope to see you on the next one. And I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching.